I want to get into this music because I definitely want to hear what. Like I've heard a lot of your things, so I'm definitely a fan when it comes to your music.
Thank you.
You're like eager to like.
Haven't heard anything.
I have not heard anything from you as yet.
Hold on.
Really think I'm better than a lot of you niggas, and I'ma grind to my account looking like lottery figures. And my mama in a condo, sister in the range, and a nigga could hit the bank screaming money ain't a thing, a king. That's why we got Super Bowl goals. All these new rappers looking like tricks in the bowl. This is power. I'm Tommy and Ghost all at one, cause I could run shit and I could still bust a gun. But I ain't no thug, never will I claim to be a new whip and new chain. This new slavery, Jordans on my feet had to double up pairs. A lot of niggas in trouble cause they can't afford theirs. I mean, do you know the feeling of your stomach being empty? You see your mother crying, cause trust me, homie, you sent me on the warpath. A lot of niggas never made it back. Know a lot of flips, and I know niggas that made it back. Got a lot of dreams, what I seen on the screen. Been stabbed by backstrap, never dream, and I never will. Word is word to Uncle Phil. I'ma do this on my own, don't even need a deal. On the street, I'm a fucking general. Live, best believe I'ma finish you.
Okay, fire.
This is supply and demand. They said I'm more sick and sane. The sand couldn't sink to this man, even with an upper hand. Look in the mirror. They got that inferior feeling. Dealing with the kid, you wouldn't even beat out a pilling. You picking for the smallest flaw. I seen this before, you see only even saw. Now watch as I have been no quality, casually seen the mentality. Visionaries' minds is two folds. You can say it's duality. It's never a calamity. Can say it's insanity. Crazy how logically my vision can cause a fatality. Let me put this in scenario. You pick us a Peter. I'm here to take over the game while spitting that ether. So if Peter Piper pick a bunch of these pick peppers, the peppers that Peter picked, it wouldn't make him any better. I'm clever, I'm better than every one of these new rappers. Never been a thug, but my punchlines, the lyrics are clappers. A mapper, immaculate, and I'm a miraculous. You're inadequate, emasculate. I'm always the adequate, ravenous, and I'm a catalyst. If I was sex, I would have these rappers practicing abstinence. Parents made accidents, it's humanitous. I'm the best, got their hands up here, man. This sleep paralysis, doing triple math and flexing with calculus. The speed is calamitous. Hip hop is a competition. Because of my vision, I won't ever have an antagonist.
Oh my God! At first I was like, wait, hold on, what's going on? But then I was like, whoa,
Fire.
that was fire.
I wasn't expecting that.
Fire.
Yeah, that's the best.
You
don't
like
expect it. Underestimate me so I can embarrass you.
That's
a caption.
Yup.
Oh,
that's a
caption.
Thank you.
This is like mad tongue twisters. Like, you know how many people cannot do that?
It took years of work.
That's
years.
Definitely.
That's solid.
Thank you.
That's how it's usually, that's how it usually goes, because when you first started, it's like you have this idea and you know what you want to say, and then after over and over, we are our worst critique.
That's dope.
So the more we keep listening to ourselves, we're like, okay, here's how I want to do it next time, and then with a little bit of influence from our
favorite artists,
right,
people you look up to.
Yeah.
For me, that's it's a good and bad thing, right? So, whoever knows me knows J. Cole is my absolute favorite rapper. Like after Biggie, Biggie's like my favorite of all time. But if we're talking like the last decade of rappers that's been out for like the last like 8-9 years or whatever, is J. Cole.
Thanks to me.
They put me on to J. Cole back in the day.
Okay.
And definitely by accident, I think I adopted his flow a little bit, and when I would rap or I would play songs, people would be like, this sounds like J. Cole. And it started to bother me because it's like, damn, I don't want to get in the game. And then niggas is like, oh, you just sounds like a diet version of J. Cole. Some shit like that.
Yeah.
It don't sound like
I think your voice is unique.
thing.
Like, I feel like when you were rapping just now, and even when I heard one of your songs when you did a video too, I think it was like in black and white.
Oh, on the phone.
I remember that one. That was on the phone?
Yeah, on the phone. That's
Power of, I'm telling you.
Oh, no, that's the name of the song. The name of the song is on the phone.
Okay, I was about
No. My boy,
the way that was edited, I was like, what?
Actually, Paul, the one that does those cups, he shot that.
Oh, okay,
He shot
yeah.
Shout
out to Paul, shout out to Cups and Combos, because that's where I met these two brilliant artists. So definitely shout out to them. Shout out to my brother Dip Dollars for even introducing me to the whole movement. So appreciate that, and but that's what's up. But I feel like you've mastered your own sound, and I would have never been able to tell.
It takes time. It really takes time.
It takes time.
My favorite influence period is Chris Brown. Like, I look up to Chris Brown when it comes to like everything, because that's why like that's why I do so much different things, because it's like I don't see a limit. He does everything.
Yeah.
So it's like that's why it was my main influence.
Literally create our own genres. That's what's happening right now.
Yep.
Yeah,
Literally creating. Like I think they got a trap soul.
Yeah,
Now.
trap soul.
That's more my sound. Yeah.
You know, like oh my God, that's what you reminded me of when I first met you.
Yes.
You reminded me.
I used to get that all the time.
Nah,
I used to get that all the time.
We would go places, and this is after getting like the internet fame or whatever. And people will run up to him, and at first we're thinking it's because of the videos, and they're like, "Yo, oh, you look like Bryson Tiller."
Right.
I used to wear hats a lot too.
That's
so.
why you came up to me for.
Like, I could never be
You ain't
myself.
know I got 5 million views on Facebook.
Right. Like,
You talking to me about Bryson Tiller?
Right. In the meantime, where your Facebook at? Follow me.
Facts.
Right.
Go look that
Yeah. For the record though, like even with like I know people think like I think the trap soul sound was always there. I think Bryson Tiller just attached a name to it.
Yeah.
But one of my homies that started teaching me how to make beats, like I make my own beats.
What?
And when I used to buy beats from him, word to my mother, he had the exact trap soul sound already. I mean, like the soulful samples from like the 90s and the 80s, but it's trap drums. And
that's the thing though, some people like they, and I wrote this as a status on Facebook the other day, if you come up with an idea, you can't get mad when someone else comes out and do it, because you didn't do it.
Right.
You thought of it, but you didn't put no act into it.
Mm-hmm.
When you think of something, just do it, because someone else out there is gonna have a similar. It's a small world.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Earlier, how small you said the world was?
It's
For real.
The world is this small, literally. Like, so just act on it as soon as you think about it.
Yeah.
Real quick, how do you think social media can affect or benefit you?
So, social media, I mean, just like everything in life, there's good and bad to it, right? Definitely social media could blow up any career. Like, it doesn't have to be entertainment. If you want to start your own clothing line, your own cosmetics line, if you're a painter and you want to sell your art, like, it could get all of that out there, right? But then what happens is we all know the internet trolls. And it's not just the internet trolls, but social media has allowed everybody to have an opinion about everything without even knowing the backstory to it.
Yeah.
So now I'm this person and I have real human emotions, and I'm seeing so many negative comments. It could definitely take a toll. I try not to read through comments for that very reason, because I already know, like, the right comment, I'm coming back.
Yeah.
Like, what happened?
Yeah.
It becomes like
It's crazy, social media. So it could definitely do a lot of good in terms of getting information out there. And I think for Black people, we have to start utilizing it more for our history, right? Because I just saw a post the other day, and this girl was complaining because, we all know schools don't teach Black history.
Like that, yeah.
And whatever history they do teach, like, it's not even like the real Black history and whatnot.
I just want to know about like, slavery and all that.
Yeah.
That's it, literally. Slavery.
Like about America history.
I feel like we can help educate through social media. Like, stop relying on public schools, because public school is trash. Like, let's just be honest about it. We could educate more through social media instead of constantly sharing videos of Love and Hip Hop and Black Ink Crew and what's happening right now.
The Jordan.
Like we don't know the actual backstory.
Right.
We just know what was released to the public, and this girl is like, her life is for a while flipped upside down, like, and it starts to control your life, because now it's like, I can't do certain shit. Like, I don't even want to go on Instagram because I don't want to see some negativity.
It's crazy, like you said, it's good and bad, and it's like once you start to gain a following, there's like certain shit you really can't do.
Yeah.
Like, even when we first started going viral, I noticed like, I can't even like certain pictures. If I like a picture, like, it's gonna be like my Instagram name @AVAFly like this.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is what he like. And like, people are so like so much of like trolls on the internet. They would literally like,
they'll find anything.
They would do the screenshot and they'd be like, so this is what he does, this is what he likes. Mind you, I'm not even booming like that. Like, I got a little following, but it's like for you to think that I'm all the way up here.
I got a little following. I got a little following. You got a big following.
I got a little something. But when you're like, it's weird. Once people see you through a screen, they automatically think you are.
Yeah.
They automatically think so. So it's like, from you being here, but you really this cool, chill person, it's like, okay, I can find a way
to take him down.
Take him down or get under his skin.
Yeah.
Or do something.
Make him come out of character.
Yeah.
So they could also, and it's a lot of clout chasing out here.
Oh.
It's ridiculous.
You know,
oh my goodness.
He tried it with us.
Really?
He tried it with us. It was one time where we did a skit. And we have
this is funny.
Of course, anybody who watches this skits know it's always a crazy girlfriend.
And this is a funny video.
It's hilarious. But like, we have a BB gun, like a fake BB gun, and basically in the video, it was where you break up with your ex and you get back with her. So she's still crazy,
but she doesn't trust.
Yeah.
you. So at the end of the skit, we went to a drive-through.
We always going to get food, like we said earlier.
We went to a drive-through, and the girl is like, "You always come here. I know what you want." So when she hear that, she's like, "What the fuck this bitch mean? You know what she want?" So she pulls out the gun, and then she's like threatening and waving it around. They went ham on Facebook.
Yeah, they went ham on.
They were like, "How dare you guys try to make fun of a video where this boy got shot?" And we're like, "Whoa, time out. What are y'all talking about?"
And,
like,
and
it must have been a story.
So I'm reading the comments, because actually what happened was, we posted that video maybe like a month earlier, and it got to a point where it was hard for the three of us to link up. So me and Dan was like, "Damn, we gotta put something out." So I was like, "Yo, the end of that video was like the funniest part. Why don't we just chop it off and we'll change the caption? Let's put it out again." That part of the video went viral. Like the original part, it did good, but it didn't go viral. This part went viral. And I'm reading the comments, and I see people like, "Oh, this isn't funny. Y'all are mocking this guy who got shot in a car." And I was like, "What the hell are they talking about? I don't even know." So then I started to try to go look it up, and when I found the video, you know, and I think the guy's okay, thank God. What happened was, basically there was like this girl playing with a gun, and she shot the dude.
But people thought you guys were mocking.
They thought we were mocking.
But it was even crazier, because I really did want to comment, and I was even telling him, I was like, "Bro, don't put no attention into it." Mind you, we put it out before.
Right. Like, so, if you really trolling, do your homework.
At least, right? But luckily, you know, rather our fan base is big, small, medium, they fuck with us, because a lot of our fans are going at those shows.
And that's when you know, listen, you guys are doing all the right things. You guys are doing all the right things. Like I told my sister, shout out to Chrissy Ben, she got a nice following as well. And when she starts to see people writing certain things, and then listen, once you start seeing negative comments under your post, you made it. Right. If you just see nothing but positive comments, you know it's your friends and your supporters. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are doing nothing but the right things. I want y'all to continue. I will continue to support.
Thank you.
I think I would love to be brought up on the skit.
Oh yeah, remember? I don't know if you remember. I actually said that to you the first day we met. I was like, "Yo, we need more people for skits, and you want to be down."
Oh no way! If you thought I would have definitely remembered that for sure.
Well, it was because of combos. We
was definitely gonna make sure I put that link so y'all could go ahead and check that out. Shout out to Jay Stye and my boy Dane Richards for coming out to Stella Talk, Star Talk, and you guys are the star.
No, thank you for having
me. For real. Like, this was
dope.
D.O.R'S first interview. Oh, this is D.O.R'S first interview.
Oh, this is D.O.R'S first interview with Stellar Talks.
It's lit.
Thank you for watching part 2 of Stellar Talks interview with D.O.R'S Star Talk. Until next time.